Hello everybody, welcome to part 2 of my Q&A video. I'm answering questions that were asked in the last Q&A video. Any questions you have, go down below and I'll answer them in the next Q&A video. Please give your location. Okay guys? Tell us where you're from, we all want to know. Thank you. So, I left off with Kim Gray from Alabama. What kind of person stays in a long relationship with a narcissist? And that is a fabulous question, Kim. So, I've talked about what kind of people narcissists are attracted to. And it's good qualities, good people that raise their status, all that stuff. Now, is what predators do. And I've talked about that fishing line, reeling that line, see if anyone bites, right? Is what they do is they play on your empathy. And they try to see if anybody feels sorry for them. That's how they get you. Now, what kind of a person stays in a long relationship? The biggest number one thing that all of us had troubles doing that were with a narcissist at all is we didn't put ourselves first. And that's why I always say love yourself first, because it's not just a stupid saying I'm trying to tell you guys that's, you know, oh yeah, well-being, well, heal yourself, all that. It's love yourself first. Put yourself first. Put your needs before other people. Put your emotional needs before others, before everyone. There's no reason other people's needs should come before yours. The only way we stay with narcissist is both of us are about the narcissist. The second you become about yourself, the narcissist has a fucking problem with that. And he'll steer you back into what he wants or she wants, okay? And the more that we try, the more we feel sorry for them, the more we accept the bullshit they do. The more fucked up they are, the more we try to fix it. The more problems are in a relationship that we have, the more we try to fix it. But they don't do shit. And that's why you don't stay with people like that. You put yourself first, and if they don't support you, fuck them. You support them, but you put yourself first. They support you, right? But they put themselves first. And you guys live happily like that. Okay? I hope that helps. That's a great question. So basically it comes down to we never learned to put ourselves first. We grew up putting everyone else ahead of us. Our parents taught us to make them happy and to fuck us. Who cares if we're happy? Do this, don't do that. Shut up, be quiet, sit still, go to your room. You know, we don't want to hear about that. Oh, your period? I don't care. Sex with guys? Don't do it. You know, I mean, just that's it. I mean, it's just... And you learn to make everyone happy. I think this is a great analogy. I call us the perfect host. And I mean, like the hostess with the mostest, man. We could have a party, we bring everyone to our house, and we make sure everybody else is happy. And that's when, and only when, we are happy. But we find ourselves in parties sometimes not having fun. Right? We can't just relax and just say, fuck, I'm going to have fun, screw everybody else. You know, no. I want to make sure everyone else is happy. What do you need? Do you need something? What's wrong with you? Oh, I'll help you. You need some help? I mean, it's just a joke. We need to start taking care of ourselves, guys. First. Most important. We are number one. I'm number one. You're number one. To ourselves, we are all number one, okay? Haley McBride from Canada. I'm having troubles touching another man, hugs and kisses and stuff like that, just scares the shit out of you. And does this ever go away? Yes, it does, actually. The more you keep trying, the more it goes away. But basically, Haley, and most females are low in oxytocin. And try and watch this video I made called Oxytocin. And it will tell you that this is the love hormone. And when it's low, we don't trust people and we're afraid of them. The more you push yourself socially, the more you have eye contact, the more you touch people, the more you hug them and say, I love you. Start with friends. Start with contacts. You know, the more you do that, the better you feel and the more you'll trust people. It's good to always have a good solid buffer from the time that you were discarded or you discarded your narcissist and you are healing and then you start dating other people. Have some period of time. There's got to be some period of time. Don't ask me how much. That's up to you. Okay? I would say a few months at least. Jesus, you know, you just went through the most traumatic fucking experience in your life. Your brain is damaged. You don't trust anyone. You're afraid of everyone. It's not very fair to go date someone anyways. And if you try and it fails, that's depressing. So have a buffer. Learn to put yourself first. Start learning boundaries. Start telling people not to do that if you don't like it. Start making yourself happy and feel good. Then start dating. Okay? And it will be easier. I promise. And in time, yes, it'll get better. You are not scorned forever. I promise. I promise. I've been there. I've done it. And I'm able to trust and love. No problem. No problem. No problem. It's almost like it never happened. Okay? Christopher Riley. Love to know where you're from, Christopher. How does no contact affect the narcissist? Just made a video. Last video, no contact. They can't fucking stand it. They believe they own you, and they're like, what the fuck are you not contacting me for? Like, don't you do that to me. I'm the shit. I'm omnipotent. I'm godlike. You know, I'm the best thing that's ever been in your life. How dare you do that to me? You aren't contacting me. It hurts. You are telling them you don't need them. You don't want them. They can't take it. Can't take it. And then Christopher goes on to say, I feel bad for hurting my ex-wife by no contact, even though she has hurt me. Christopher, sounds like you need to go through some range of emotions like anger. You're not hurting her. Who gives a shit if she can't handle you not contacting her? Okay? That's her fucked up brain. Fuck that shit. Okay? This is for you, Christopher. Put yourself first. You are now putting your abuser before you. You're more concerned about hurting her feelings than causing more damage to your brain. Because if you contact her, she will cause more damage to your brain. Do you want more damage to your brain? Why don't you just take something and hit yourself in the fucking head with it? Then you can throw it away and be done. You don't have to have her stick around. You know what I mean? E. Doll from California. Do narcissists ever regret their actions? Well, if you're referring to people they've hurt, no. Never. Never, never, never. Because if they even feel like a piece of shit for doing it, because they don't have remorse, so they don't feel bad. They don't feel bad for hurting you. They can't think about the pain they caused you. It does nothing to them. But they know it's bad. Nobody on this planet wants to be a bad person. So, on the outlook, how it looks out there, they deny it. You know, they don't want to be a piece of shit, so they deny it. Right? That gives you a clue that they know what they're doing. They know it's bad. They just don't give a shit. And they never do. They do not regret. I know narcissists today that are pretty much healed, that don't hurt anybody anymore. They wanted to change. They didn't want to do it anymore. I asked them, do you feel bad about anybody you hurt in the past? No. No. Never. Chris Saint from the Western Hemisphere. How do you test a narc, especially one that's being nice? That's a great question. And I thought of one, and I don't know if I can remember what I was going to say now. But something you can always ask somebody, anybody, and every single person better come up with some examples. What could you change about yourself? What are some things you would like to change about yourself? What are some of your faults? Okay? A lot of narcissists can't answer that. Okay? Healthy people will tell you what they want to change. I can tell you a fucking fuck ton of things I want to change about myself. Okay? You can too. We do it too much. They won't do it. They won't do it. And if they start trying to, they're full of shit. And it's gonna be funny how they say it, because it's gonna be worded in a way that sounds maybe like, but you're like, no, that's not really a fault. No. You don't like how things are working out this way. You don't like how somebody's not doing this for you. Well, that's not a fault of yours. You're trying to manipulate them and you can't. But that's a good question, Chris. There's plenty of other things you can do. One that's being nice, call them out. Why are you being nice? You know, are you always so nice? I mean, the basic thing is to see if what they say matches what they do, right? If what they say doesn't match what they do, there's something fucking wrong there. And you call them out on it and see what they do. Another thing you can do, just make it up. Say they hurt your feelings. Somehow they did something that hurt you or hurt your feelings, and watch how they apologize or don't at all. or it's fake apology, or it's not really to make you feel better. It's to get them off the hook. 4-starist from the United Kingdom. Do narcissists have self-esteem, and why are they self-entitled? What's up with the big self-entitlement? Okay, good question. Do they have, like, what's their self-esteem like? Shit, they got none. These disorders are major self-esteem problems. They're self-esteem based. They're shame based. They don't have self-esteem. So what they do, how they handle that, now they handle things differently than we do. How we handle low self-esteem and shame from our past is we believe we aren't worthy or aren't equal. We believe we aren't equal to everybody else. So narcissists say, I'm better than everybody else. Why? That's false ego. I'm just better because I deserve this just because I'm me. That's false sense of entitlement. So that's why. And that's why it's so easy to fucking crush them. That's why it's so easy. You guys, I know you guys have done it. You guys have injured their poor, tiny little egos, or their poor, fragile, huge egos. You can injure it so fucking easily. They get so sensitive. It's ridiculous. You'll say something about someone else and they'll think you're saying about them. What'd I do? Why are you laughing at me? Shut the fuck up. Chemtrail Mary from Wisconsin. Is it pretty easy to spot the narcissist when you meet the new person? You're asking me, is it easy for me to spot narcissists now when I meet new people? No. I mean, I gotta say no, because diagnosing narcissists is not easy. And I can't diagnose anybody. I'm not a doctor. Spotting them, I can definitely spot narcissistic traits. And yes, I have spotted narcissists right away, what I believe to be narcissists. But covert narcissists, psychopaths, those are fucking really hard to identify. Most doctors and scientists can't. The number one, I say this all the time, the number one leading scientist in psychopathy is fooled every day. He'll tell you. They're hard to spot. They mirror you. They're charming. They're nice. You know? But I spot them pretty easy. And I'll tell you right now who I spot easier. Victims. I spot the victims every day. Those are the people that are easier to spot. Us. I meet one almost every day. It's amazing. With Love from Arizona has lots and lots of good reading that she's suggesting, and I'll put them down below in the description box. She's got 4 or 5 really good books on this subject. If you guys are interested, go down there and check them out, okay? I'll put the books and the authors down there for you guys, okay? Thank you, With Love. And last question, Sean John. Why does she waste her time and energy using me as a scapegoat when I have nothing left to give? Yes, you do, Sean. You've got something. You got something that you're still giving. So figure out what that is. Figure out what kind of attention she's still getting from you. You are reacting. Whatever your reaction is, that's what she likes. So change your reaction. Okay? Cut this fucker off. Throw her shit away and block everything and lock your door and don't answer it ever again. Thank you, Sean. I hope these questions helped you guys a lot. Please, like I said, go to my website and check out my website, check out my Facebook, follow me, like me, support me, help me grow, help me get bigger and reach out there further. Okay, guys? Any questions you have, go down below and ask me. I'll answer them in the next video. And take care and love yourself first. Put your shit before everybody else's, okay? You're number one. Take care. Bye. Danny Dog Productions.